Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your patience. It is 11:02, and 11:02 is going to be auction time, so we're going to get started directly. We have Attorney Richard Scheib here, and he has drawn up the terms and conditions for both the farm auction here. So we're going to turn our time over to Richard, and then I'll go over the auction after Richard gave the terms and conditions.
Hi, folks. What we have today are two sets of property and two different sets of terms and conditions and agreement of sales. Now, I'm not going to spend my time reading this word for word, and you don't want to listen to me read this word for word. So I'm going to give you the highlights. We're going to do the 43 acre property, plus or minus. First, we are putting $50,000 down. You are required to have closing by February 27th, 2026. The buyer's paying all the realty transfer tax, that 2% realty transfer tax. The buyer's going to be responsible for that. The tenant has moved out, so you could start renting the property as soon as closing. We can have closing before February 27th, 2026. There is a reserve on the property, and the seller's disclosure is in the brochures that we have right there. We're then going to go to the 60 acre property. Once again, $50,000 deposit today, closing on March 18th, 2026 or before. Realty transfer tax is being paid by the buyer, that 2%. The other taxes, just like the other property, school district, county taxes are going to be prorated based on closing. And there's a reserve on this property as well. Now, this second property, the farm property down there, there was a 3.3 acre property that was sat on the other side of the road. That has been subdivided. So if you're looking at maps, previously there was this parcel of 3.3 acres that is no longer associated with the farm. So it's 60 acres plus or minus. Once again, terms and conditions, agreement of sale, you're going to be signing. Both deposits are non-refundable. If you cannot go through with the sale, we are keeping your money. So make sure you understand what you're bidding and how much you can bid. Okay? God's not making any more land. Today's the day to buy it. So I'm going to turn it over to the auctioneers and let them take it from there. Any dispute about any bid, we're going to resubmit for starting over the last undisputed bid.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you. That was a good job. We appreciate good attorneys, and you did a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for coming out. As we are going to do the, normally we're going to offer the 42 or 43 plus or minus acre. We're going to take the first round of bidding. Till the bidding dies down, we're going to hold that bid. We're going to put your buyer's number down at that point. Then we're going to jump over and do the 60, which is a Pottsville Street over here, and do the same thing. Then we're going to talk to the sellers, and then we'll come back out and conclude the auction the same way we did the first round. We do have a phone bidder for this morning, so I just want to let you guys know we do have one phone bidder as well. This auction is recorded, and so we have Dave Shirk over here doing the recording and the bidding, phone work for the bidder. We have Harold Martin from Ephrata, Pennsylvania out there taking bids. We have Gerald Knoll from Louisville, Perry County taking bids. My partner Elvin Stoltzfus from Honeybrook. Myself, Wilmer Martin from New Holland. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an excellent property here. We are offering this farm first, and then we're going to go over to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, you came to buy, we came to sell. We're anxious to see who's willing to pay the most for the property. We do have a suggested opening bid of $500,000 for this one. We're going to go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, hand your bids in. 500, asking 525. 500 down, 525. I get 525. I get 525. 525. I get 525. 550. 525. I get 550. 550. 525. 550. 525. I get 550. 525. I get 550. 525. I get 550. 550, 525, we get 550, 525, we get 550, 525, 550, we get 550, 525, we get 550, now 75, 575, 575, we get 575, 550, 575, we get 575, we get 575, now 600, 600,000, 575, we get 600,000, 600,000, 625, 625, we get 625, 625, we get 625, 625, 625, now 50, 625, we get 50, 650, 625, we get 50, 50, now 50, now 75, 675, 75, 650, now 75, we get 675, 75, we get 675, 650, now 75, we get 675, 75, we get 650, now 75, we get 675, 650, 75, we get 675, now 700,000 out of biz, 7 get 7 biz, 7 bills, 700,000, 675, we get 7 biz, 700 down, 675, we get 700,000 out of down, 675, 700 biz, 675, we get 7 biz, 7 get 700,000 out of down, 675, now 700 biz, 675, we get 7 biz, 7 bills, 7 get 700,000 out of down, 675, 7. The tenants are out of the house, so if you buy this property, you don't have to worry about the tenants. I know some of the early ads had said that the tenants are in till April. They did move out, so there is no more worries about that. It'll be yours. So no more. The tenants have moved out. 675, 700, now 25, but I get 725, 725, but I get 725, 700, now 25, 725, but I get 725, now 50, 750, make it 750, 750, 750, make it 750, 725, but I get 50, 750, 775, 775, 75, but I get 775, 775, 800, 800,000, out of 100 now, 8 bid, 800,000, out of 100 now, but I get 800 now, 25, 825, 825, but I get 825, 825, but I get 825, 825, 825, but I get 50, 850 now, 825, 50, 850,000 now, 825, but I get 850, 825, but I get 50, 825, but I get 50,000 now, 850, 825, but I get 850, 825, but I get 50,000 now, 850, 825, 850. You know, I talked to Daniel about the organic. If it's organic here, it is not certified yet, but it has not been any spray for the last 3 years. Is that correct, Daniel? There is no chemicals on this farm for the last 3 years, so he's done a lot of good work for you if you headed the organic way. Ladies and gentlemen, 825 asking 850, 825, 850, 825 at a gate, 50, 825 at a gate, 850,000 out of 850, 825 at a gate, 850 now, 850, 825 at a gate, 850,000, 825 at a gate, 850, 825 at a gate, 50,000 out of 850, 825 at a gate, 850, 825 at a gate, 850,000 out of 850, 825, 850, 825 at a gate, 850, 825, 850, hold on through 825, 850. I'm going to make a round. If the bidding doesn't advance, we're going to hold that bid. 825, asking 850, 825 at a get 850, 825 at a get 850,000 out of hell, 825, 850, 825, 850, 825, 850, 825, 850. Okay, we're going to hold that bid at 825,000, and that number is number 4. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move over to the Pottsville Street here. That's the farm to your right, my left. And that is the home residence of the seller, Daniel. They have loved this property. They made a lot of memories. Just an excellent buildings. A large house, well-kept house. Nice, newer shop, 3 stories, has a game room at the top. Just an excellent shop, a 2-story barn. You got so much infrastructure here. Ladies and gentlemen, you came to buy, we came to sell. We have a suggested opening bid at $650,000. We're going to go from there. 650 asking 675. 650, 675. 650, 675, 75. But I get 675. 650, now 75. 675, 75, 75. But I get 675, 75. 650, 75. 650 now 75. But I get 75, 75. But I get 675, 75. 650 now 75. 650, 75, but I get 675, 75, 75, but I get 600 down, 75, 650 down, 75, but I get 675, 75, but I get 675, 650 down, 75, but I get 675, 75, 75, but I get 675, 650 down, 75, but I get 675, 75, 75, but I get 675, 650 down, 75, but I get 675, I get 700, 700,000, 675, but I get 7 bids, 7 bills, 700,000 other down, 675, 700,000 other bids, 675, but I get 700 bids, 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 7, I get 700, 675, but I get 7 bids, 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 675, 700,000 other down, 675, but I get 7 bids, 7 other bids, 675 now, 700,000 other down, 675, but I get 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 675 now, 700,000 other, what's wrong guys, what's wrong, 675 now, 700,000 other down bids, 675, but I get 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 675 now, 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 675 now, 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 675, but I get 7 bids, 700,000 other down, 675, 7. Want to add something, Elvin?
Well, I'll tell you what. I know nobody wants to be the first one to, second person to move on in here, but we've got. You were down there. You saw it. 5-bedroom home, 2 bathrooms, nice house, beautiful kitchen area there. You can see out over the farm, see what's going on. The top up over here, you can see from what they told me, all the way over to Gratz and all the way over to Pittman. If you're looking for a great spot to hunt, if you've got hunting, you've got, it's like a nice little ranch. So this is, move in, you got that new barn there and the shop. And that's, it's got the 3 stories in it. This is a great property. You saw it. It's in good move-in condition, folks. It's here, right here in Northumberland County, Herndon area, folks. It's waiting for you.
Thank you, Elvin. And there's not a lot of land for sale in Northumberland County, so today's the day. 675 asking 7. 675, but I get 7. 675, but I get 7. I get 700,000 on a bid. 675 down 7. 675, but I get 7 bids. 7 bids. 675, but I get 700,000. 675, but I get 7 bids. 7 bids. 7, I get 700,000 on a bid. 675 down 7. 700,000 on a down. 675, but I get 7 bids. 7 bids. 7, I get 700,000. If you want to do grazing, it's also got about 16 acres of woodland. 700 now, 725. Appreciate you, Gerald. 725, but I get 725. 725, but I get 750. 725, but I get 750. 750,000. 725, but I get 750. 725, but I get 750,000 on our bid. 750. 725, but I get 750. 725, but I get 750. 750,000. 725, but I get 750. 725, but I get 750,000 $750, 725, but I get 750. One of the best investments a human being can make is in land. And here you have 60 plus or minus acres. And it is hard to find. And today is the day. And you're not breaking any records at this price. So you come on in and bid, because these properties just don't come up every day. And today's your day. 725 asking 750. 725, but I get 750. 725, but I get 750,000. 725, but I get 750,000 on our town. 750. 725, but I get 750,000 on our town. 725, but I get 750. 725, but I get 750,000. 725, but I get 750,000. Now 75. Excuse me, 750, now 75, 775, but I get 775, but I get 775, now 800, 800,000 under now 775, but I get 800, 800,000 under now 775, 800,000 on a bid, 775, but I get 800, 800,000 under now 775, 800, 800,000 on a bid, 775, but I get 800, 800,000 under now 775, 800,000 on a bid, 775, but I get 800,000 on a bid, 775, now 800,000 on a bid, 775, but I get 800,000 out of bid, 775, 800,000 on our tail, 775, 8, now 25, 825, 825, to get 825, 825, 825, to get 825, 825, 825, 825, to get 825, 825, to get 825, 825, now 50, 850,000, 825, to get 850, 850,000 on our 825, 850, 825, to get 850, now 825, 850, 825, to get 850,000 on our tail, 850, 825, to get 850, 825, to get 850,000 on our 825, 850, 825, to get 850,000 on our 825, 850, no mistake, Haroldton, Georgia out, 850, 825, to get 850, 825, 850, 825, to get 850,000 on our tail, 825, 850, 825, to get 850,000, 825, to get 850, now 75, 875, 75, 75, to get 875, 875, 875, 5, 875, 875, 5, 858, 75, 875, 5, 875, 875, 5, 858, 75, 875, to get 875, 858, 75, 5, 875, to get 875, 875, 858, 75, 858, 75, 5, 875, to get 875, 875, 5, 858, 75, 875, 5, 858, 75, 875, 875, 5. Okay, I'm going to make a round. If the bidding doesn't advance, we're going to hold that bid. Talk to the sellers. 858, 75, 858, 75, 858, 75, 875, 5, 875, to get 875, 875, 5, 858, 75, 875, 5, 875, 858, 75. Okay, we're going to hold that bid at 850,000, and that number is. And then okay, we'll get them. No problem. No problem. Thank you. Okay, we're going to talk to the sellers and just give us a little bit of time, and we'll be back. Testing 1, 2, testing. Well, thanks for your patience. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have good news on this property. And Daniel and Ruthie have decided to release this, so it is an absolute auction on this one, on the Herndon Road. However, we still have not met the reserve on the 60-acre Pottsville. So we are going to go into the second round. Generally what we do, we take a second round. When you guys are done, we have to be done. So with that being said, we're going to take the second round. And then when we're done with that, we're going to have another small break with the sellers. And then we'll come back out and finish the Pottsville one. Ladies and gentlemen, we left off at $825,000 with buyer number 4. We're going to go from there. 800 asking, 825 asking, 850. 800, this is an absolute auction. So if you came to buy this property, you want to buy it now. 825, 850, 825 to get 850, 825 to get 850, 825 to get 850,000, 825, 850, 825 to get 850, 825 to get 850,000, 825, 850, 825 to get 850,000, 825, 850, 850, 835, 835, now 50, 835, 50, 835 to get 850,000, 835, 850. 835, 850,000, 835, 850, 835, 50, now 75, 875, I get 75, 75, 75, I get 875, 875, I get 875, 875, 858, 75, 875, 858, 75, 875, 875, I get 875, 875, 875, I get 858, 75, 875, I got 850 on the right, 850, 875, 875, 858, 75, 850, how about 860? 868,000 on it now. 860, 860 now. 75. 875, 875, 75, 75. I get 875, 868, 75, 875, 55. 875, 875 now. 885, 85, 85, 85, 85, 885, 85, and 85. 875, 885, 85, 85, 85, 85. I get 885, 885, 85, 85, 875, 85. 875, 85, and 85, 85, 85. I get 875, 85, 885, now 895, 895, it get 895, 895, 885, 95, 5, 895, 895, 5, 885, 95, 895, but it get 95 now, 905, 905, but it get 905, 895, but it get 905, but it get 95, 905, but it get 905, but it get 905, 895, now 905, but it get 905, 5, 905, but it get 905, 5, 905, but it get 905, 5, 905, but it get 905, 915,000, 95, but it get 915,000, 915, 905, but it get 915,000, 915, 905, but it get 915, 925, 925, 925, 5, 925, but it get 925, 5, 915, 925, 925, 5, 915, 925, but it get 925, 5, 925, but it get 925, 915, 925, 5, 925, but it get 925, 915, 925, but it get 925, 5, 925, but it get 925, 925, 935, 35 and 35, 35, but it get 935, 935, 35, 35, but it get 925, 35, 935, 35, 35, but it get 935, 925, 35, 935, 5, 935, but it get 925, but it get 935, 35, 35, but it get 935, 925, 35, 5, 935, 45, 935, but it get 945, 45, 45, but it get 935, 5, 45, 935, but it get 945, 45, 45, but it get 935, now 45, 935, but it get 945, 45, 5, 935, but it get 945, 945, but it get 955, 5, 955, but it get 955, 955, 45, but it get 55, but it get 955, 5, 955, but it get 955, 5, 955, but it get 45, 55, 5, 155, but it get 965, but it get 965, 5, 155, but it get 65, but it get 965, 5, 155, but it get 965, 5, 965, but it get 55, but it get 65, but it get 65, 5, now 75, 975, but it get 975, 5, 975, 5, 975, 965, but it get 975, 5, 975, 965, but it get 975, 5, how about 970 before we go? 970,000, 965, 970, 970, 965, but again 970, 970,000, 965, but again 970, all down through, but again $970,000, 965, but again 970,000, 965, but again 970, 965, but again 970,000, 965, but again 970. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're done, we have to be done. 965, but again 970,000, 965, but again 970,000, now 75, 975, 75, 75, but again 975, 975, 75, but again 975, 5, 975, but again 75, 75, 75, but again 975, 975, now 75, now 80, 975, 980,000, 980,000 a bit, 975, 980, 980,000 on a bit, 975, 980, 975, but again 980, 975, but again 980,000 on a 975, but again 980, 975, but again 980,000 dollars, 980, 975, but again $980,000 all down through, 980,000, 975, but again 980. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make 3 rounds. If the bidding doesn't advance, we're going to sell the property. No mistake, I have Harold on the left-hand side at 975,000, asking 980. Right side's out. Elvin, you want to add something yet?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is one of the places, I come from Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, and a lot of you have been there. It's nice and flat there, and I don't quite get it, but this is a nice place. I came here and I said, wow, I could live here. The nice field that we're on right here, opportunity for hog facility, chickens, a new house. There's opportunity here for subdivision, and then you got the piece across the road. So much opportunity. Some people said, well, we don't like this, we don't like that. Well, there is so much opportunity to change whatever you want. But for the kids, you've got the pond, you've got the hunting, you've got, and you can move right in. There's not a tenant here right now. The barn is ready for you. There ought to be hands all over the place. Today's the day.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make 3 rounds. If the bidding doesn't advance, we're going to sell the property. Round number 1. 975, 980, 975, again 980,000, 975, again 980,000, 975, again 980,000, 975, 980. Round number. That's right. Don't lose it for 5,000, Elvin says, and I agree with him. Second round, 975, 980, 975, again 980, 975, again 980,000, 975, again 980,000, on a bid, 975, 980, 975, again 980,000, on a 975, 980. Third and final round, if the bidding doesn't advance, we're going to sell the property. Don't miss this property. You're going to really wish you would have bought this property at this price. But today is the day. You got to tell us when you're done, we're done. 975, third and final round. If the bidding doesn't advance, we're going to sell the property. 975, 980, 975, again 980, 975, again 980, 975, again 980,000, 975, again 980, 975, again 980,000, 975, again 980, 975, again 980,000, 975, again 980, 975, fair warning, fair call, 975, 980, 975, again 980,000, 975, 980,000, 975, 980,000, 975, 980,000. Sold the property, 975,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate the buyer and the backup bidder, everyone that has bid. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. What's the number? 3. Number 3. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to take a short break. We're going to talk to the laps, and we will be back. Just hang tight. Okay, thanks for your patience. Appreciate it. We're trying to make this as snappy as we can. So the reserve has not been lifted yet, so we're going to take another round on the 60 plus or minus acre at 929 Pottsville, which is a farm right directly behind us. Yep, to be clear, we are now at 929 Pottsville Street. That is the farm, not the one we're on right now. That's the farm right behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, we left off at 850,000. We're going to go from there with Gerald. Harold, you're out. 875. 850, 875, 875, and again 850, 875, 875, and again 850 now, 75, and again 875, 850 now, 75, and again 875, 850 now, 875, and again 875, 850 down down, 75, and again 875, 850 now, 75, 900, 900,000 on our bid, 9, but again 9 bid, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900,000 on a bid, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900,000, 60 plus or minus acres, 875, 900,000, 875, and again 900 bid, 9 bid, 900,000 on a bid, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900,000 on a bid, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900, 875, 900, all the infrastructure there, large house, large shop, there's so much to be had, 875, 900, beautiful house, absolutely move-in ready, 875, 900, 900,000 on a bid, 875, and again 900 bid, 875, 900, 875, and again 900,000 on a day, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900 bid, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900,000 on a now, 875, 900, 875, and again 900 bid, 875, and again 900, 875, and again 900, 875, 900, 875, and again 900, 925, 925, and again 925, 925, and again 925, 925, 925, we hold the bid, 925, 900 down, 925, and again 925, 900 down, 925, and again 925, 900 bid, 925, and again 925, 925, and again 925, 925, 925, and again 925, 950, 925, and again 950, 925, and again 950, 925, and again 950,000, 925, and again 950, 925, and again 950, 950,000 on a bid, 925, and again 950. Elvin, you're out again, 925, 950. Gerald, you're out, 925, and again 950,000, 925, and again 950, 925, and again 950,000 on a bid, 925, and again 950, 925, and again 950,000 on a bid, 925, and again 950, 925, and again 950,000 on a 925, and again 950,000 on a bid, 925, 950, 925, and again 950. You know, with the shop there, you could have yourself a home business. There's you could do all kinds of grazing there. You could it's set up for whether you want to do sheep or cattle or chickens or whatever. The organic type of poultry and livestock is such a big market nowadays. There's so much opportunity here. Peaceful. We're just way under the money here. 925, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950,000 on a bid, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950,000 on a bid, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950,000 on a 925 again, 950. Are you guys done? 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950,000 on a bid, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950,000 on a 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950, 950,000 on a 925 again, 950, 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 ladies and gentlemen, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950. Elvin, you want to add something yet? I think Elvin just can't understand.
I come from Honeybrook, where this is, there ought to be hands all over the place. I know it's not Honeybrook, but I'm telling you, looking at the taxes here, I know there's some of you folks here from that area down there. This is a farm, unbelievable location. You don't have to go anywhere to a cabin or something, like to go hunting in the backyard, from the porch, from the deck. The house is unbelievably nice inside, and the opportunity here is just amazing. Fences are here. You can bring your cattle, bring your horses. It just needs you.
Correct. Lots of new infrastructure. 925, 950, 925 again, 950, 925 again, 950,000, 925 again, 950, 950, now 75, 975 again, 950, 975, 75 again, 975, 950, 975, 950, 975 again, 975, 950, 975 again, 975, 950, 975, 975 again, 975. Harold, you're out. That's right. 975, 50, 60, 960, 950, 960, 955, 960, 950, 960,000, 960, 950, 960,000 dollars, 950, make it 960, 960,000 out of bid, 950, 960, 950, 960, 950, 960,000. Well, 960, I apologize, 960, 970. That's right, I'm sorry. 970, 960, 970, 960, 970,000 on a 970, 960, 970,000 dollars, 970,000 on a bid, 960, 970,000 on a 960, 970,000, 960, 970,000 on a 960, 970,000 now 80, 980,000 on a bid, 970 now 980, 980,000 on a bid, 970, 980, 970, 980, 90,000 on a bid, 990,000 on a bid, 970, 980, 980, 980, 970, 80, 980, 80,000 on a now 980, that's right. Harold, are you 980? I couldn't. Okay, 990, 990,000, 990,000 on a bid, 980, 990, 990,000 on a bid, 990, 990,000, 980, 990,000, 980, 990,000 on a bid, 990,000 on a bid, 980, 990, 980, make it 990. Elvin, you're out. 990,000 on a 990 bid, 990,000 on a 990, 980 making 990,000 on a 990, 980 making 990,000 on a bid, 990, 980, 990, 980, 990, 980, 990,000 on a 980, 990. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to just take a real quick break with the sellers, and then we will be right back. Just hold tight just a little bit. Want to take one more small break, and then we'll be back. Okay, thanks for your patience. We are not quite there yet. We're getting really, really close, but the reserve has not been. So I'm going to make a few more rounds here. And if you have any interest in this property, either bid now. And if we have to withdraw it, we're going to want to talk to the high bidder first. To the high bidder first. So if you have any interest in the property, now's the time. $980,000 straight across with Harold. Everybody else is out. 980, asking 990, 989, 90, $990,000, 980, 990, $990,000, 980, 990, $980,000 bid, 990, $990,000 bid, 980, $990,000, $980, $990,000 bid, 990, $980, $990, $990,000 bid, 990, $980, $990, $990,000, $980, $990, $980, 985, now 90, 985 again, 990, 990,000, 985 again, 990, now 5, 995, 95 again, 995, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995, 995 again, 995, hold on through. 990 again, 995, 995 again, $1 million, 995 again, $1 million, 995 again, $1 million, $1 million, 995 again, $1 million, 995 again, $1 million, 995 again, $1 million, $1 million, $1 million, $5 million, $5 again, $1 million, $5 again, $1 million, $5 million, down, $5 million, down, $5 again, $1 million, down, $5 again, $1 million, down, $5, $1 million, $5,000, down, $1 million, $5, $1 million, down, $5,000, down, $1 million, down, $5 again, $1 million, $5 million, $5 again, $1 million, down, $5,000, $1 million, down, $5, $1 million, $5 million, $5, down 10, $1 million, 10, again, $5, a new bidder here, thank you, appreciate you, 9 to 10, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, y'all are out, Dave's in, $1 million, 5, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, $5 million, 10, 10, again, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, $10,000, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, everybody else is out, $1 million, 5, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, 4 bidders in, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, $10,000 down, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, $10,000 down, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, $10,000, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, all down through $1 million, 5, $1 million, 10, $1 million, $10,000 down, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, $10,000 down, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 10, again, 10, again, $10,000, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, 60 plus acres, oh my goodness, $1 million, 5, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, $5 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 10, all down through, but again, $1 million, 5, again, 10, $1 million, 5, $1 million, 10, you $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, $10,000 now, 5, again, $1 million, 10, $1 million, 10, again, $1 million, 5, 5, 5, down 10, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, again, 10, $1 million, 5, again, 10, hold on through, $1 million, 5, again, $1 million, 10, 10, 10, $1 million, 5, now 10. You know, I'd hate to build the buildings for this. You'd probably get about 700,000 just in buildings. And then, look at the 60 acres that you, and I don't know if you could find 60 acres with bare land for 300,000 or 400,000. So guys, today is the day. There is just so much opportunity here. I think we're missing some of the opportunity because it has that many. So you guys got to know when you're done. But $1.5 million, asking $1.1 million, now 15. Thank you. $1.10 million, but I get 15. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.10 million, but I get 15. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000. Phone bidders out. $1.15 million. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.10 million, but I get 15. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.15 million, $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 down. $1.10 million, but I get 15,000 15,000. A million 10, but I get 15. Yes, Harold 10. Million 10, 15. Million 10, but I get 15. Phone bidders out. 15. Million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 10, but I get 15,000. A million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 10, but I get 15. A million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 15. A million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 15. Million 15. Million 15. Million 10, but I get 15. A million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. 15. 15. 15. 15. Million 10, but I get 15,000. A million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 15. Million 10, but I get 15,000. A million 10, but I get 15,000. Down. Million 15. Okay. I'm going to make 3 more rounds if the bidding doesn't advance. We're going to talk to the high bidder. We are at $1,010,000 with Harold straight across. Phone bidders out. Everybody else is out. I'm asking $1,015,000. We got $1,010,000. Asking 15. Round number 1. $1,010,000. 15. $1,010,000. But I get 15,000. $1,010,000. But I get 15,000. Down. $1,010,000. But I get 15,000. Down. $1,015,000. $1,010,000. But I get 15,000. $1,010,000. But I get 15,000. Round number 2, $1,010,000. Asking $1,015,000. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. Thank you anyway. Appreciate your phone bidder. $1,015,000. Down. 10, but I get 15,000. Down. $1,015,000. 15,000. Down. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. Third and final round. If you came to buy this property, you want to either bid now or be the high bidder. $1,010,000. Asking 15. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. Down. $1,010,000, but I get 15. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. Down. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. Down. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. $1,010,000, but I get 15,000. Now 20. $1,015,000. Now 20. $1,015,000. 20. Down. 15. 20,000. Down. 15. 20. $1,015,000. 20,000. Down. 15. 20. $1,015,000. 20,000. $1,015,000. 20,000. Down. $1,015,000. 20. 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 $1,020,000. Down. 20,000. $1,020,000. $1,020,000. Down. 20. $1,020,000. $1,015,000. Down. 20. $1,015,000. $1,015,000. Down 5. $1,025,000. 25. But I get 25. 25. 5. $1,025,000. 25. But I get $1,025,000. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 25. 25. But I get $1,025,000. $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 5. $1,025,000. But I get $1,025,000. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. $1,025,000. $1,020,000. Down 5. But I get 25. 5. $25,000. But I get 25. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 25. 5. $1,025,000. I believe I was on my second round, if I understand correctly. $1,020,000. Asking 25. Harold's in. Everybody else is out. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 25. 5. 25. But I get $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. Was that a bid? $1,025,000. $1,025,000. But I get $1,025,000.
Folks, it's an absolute sale. Reserve is off.
Wow.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
You cannot build those buildings for what you did years ago.
Absolutely. You cannot build these buildings for this type. There is a lot of infrastructure there. You put that together. The way the buildings cost nowadays, we definitely have some room to grow here. Absolutely.
You couldn't buy this land in Honeymoon. You couldn't buy
Mate,
it in Permian.
you can't buy it anywhere. That's right. That's right. $1,020,000. Asking $1,025,000. $1,025,000. Harold's in the back. $1,025,000. Everybody else is out, and it's an absolute auction. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. But I get $1,025,000. $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. It's absolute, ladies and gentlemen. If you came to buy, today's your day. Take the opportunity to buy a farm at a really, really good value. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. But I get $1,025,000. 5. Over your buyers out. $1,025,000. No mistakes. It's all the way in the back. Everybody else is out. $1,025,000. 25. 5. $1,025,000. But I get $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. But I get 25. 5. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. I want to give you enough of time, but I think we did. $1,025,000. But I get $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. But I get that's right. I know. I tell you, for $5,000, it'll spite you one day tremendously. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. But again, $1,025,000. 5. $1,025,000. But again, $1,025,000. Hold on to it. But again, $1,025,000. $1,025,000. 5. Okay, I'm going to make one more round. This is the third and final round. If it doesn't advance, we're going to sell the property. $1,020,000 bid with Harold in the back. Everybody else is out. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. Now 30. $1,025,000 to get 30. $1,025,000 to get 30,000. $1,025,000 to get 30. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 down 30. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $1,025,000 to get 30. $1,030,000. $25,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $1,025,000 to get 30. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. 30. Make it 230. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $30,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000 down. $1,030,000. $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $30,000. $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $30,000. Third and final round. Here we go again. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. Is he done? $1,030,000. $1,020,000. You're out. $1,025,000. Backs out. So head your bids in. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. Harold's out. The back here. Our side's in. You guys are out. $1,025,000. $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000 to get $1,030,000. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. And I have $1,025,000. No mistakes. You're out in the back there. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. Sold the property at $1,025,000. Congratulations. Thank you to our backup bidders. We greatly appreciate it. Huge thank you to Daniel and Ruthie Lapp for contracting with Beiler-Campbell. Please do come out and help yourself to some of these donuts that are here yet. Guys, we have a few more auctions coming up. I think this will be the last one to wrap the year up, but we do have quite a few others coming up. We have 200 some acres coming up there in the summer in Dalmatia. There's a listing in Dalmatia. So we do definitely have quite a bit of land coming up in this area this coming next year. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for bearing the cold weather and this kind of treacherous travel. Really, really appreciate it. Have a good New Year.